So we are clearly at the beach. We are finally heading into the summer months, which is when most people take a vacation or take trips. And so let's just take a pause and talk about health and safety just for a brief moment. So if you are on the fence in terms of taking a trip, or if you will be taking a trip this summer, according to Dr. Brooks Gump, vacations are good for us. So this person has studied the effects of vacations on our health. And they say not having an actual vacation year to year is associated with an increased risk in mortality. They advise easing into your vacation if you do take one. So, studies show that people prone to heart disease are at an increased risk of having a heart attack within the first 2 days of arriving at their destination. The risk is likely related to vacation travel stressors combined with unfamiliar surroundings, which can also increase your risk of injury. So, something to keep in mind. So they recommend to just take it easy the first couple of days until you're more acclimated. So some of just common sense things in terms of when you're on your trip or on your vacation, if you're in the water, make sure you're wearing a life jacket. If you're traveling by car, take it in for an inspection. If you have children, then using age and size appropriate car seats, booster seats, or seat belts. If you're cycling or using a motorbike, then wear your helmets. If you're vacationing on an island or coast, look up the hurricane and tsunami risk and ask about evacuation routes. If you're hiking in the woods, checking the weather and wildfire forecast and telling someone where you're going. And then other sort of basic things to keep in mind, wearing your sunscreen, don't forget to hydrate, but also eating your starchier, heavier, or bigger meals for lunch and make dinners more protein and veggie focused can potentially be helpful. Watching your step. So falls and trips are some of the most common vacation injuries. So packing comfortable, sturdy shoes and paying attention to where you're going. And then keeping things active if possible. So adding in movement whenever you can. And so these tips are provided in the latest edition of Nation's Health that's published through APHA. So if you're taking a trip or a vacation this summer, obviously stay safe, but also have fun and have a good summer, everyone.